Next question, what should be subtracted from this? X cube plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 2 to get x cube minus 2x squared plus 4. I'm writing the like terms, x cube under x cube, x square under x square, and the simple numeral below the numeral. So now to find this, we should subtract both the expressions. When we subtract, the symbol to the bottom one changes. So plus over here becomes minus, minus becomes plus, and plus becomes minus. So positive x cube, negative x cube cancels. Positive 4 plus positive 2 is a positive 6x squared. This has nothing to be paired off, so it comes down blankly plus 3x. And a negative 2, negative 4 is negative 6, which we have in option D. So that's our answer. The 20th question reads, which of the following steps is incorrect while constructing a triangle PQR in which angle PQR is 125 degree, PQ, QR both are equal to 6.5 degrees. So firstly, obviously, we draw the base, which is QR, 6.5 degrees. So the first step is correct. Then from Q, we need to draw 120 degrees. So RQX. So that's also correct. Next, cut an arc on QX at a distance of 6.5. So QX, because QP should also be 6.5 degree. P and Q should also be 6.5 degrees. So yeah, we need to cut an arc QX at a distance of 6.5. But from R, no, it should be from point Q. So that's the incorrect one. So step 3 is wrong. In a single throw of die, what is the probability of getting a number greater than 2? The outcomes in a dice thrown can be 6 because on a dice we have numbers from 1 to 6. So the total outcome is 6. Now what greater than 2 means either we should get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So 4 outcomes required out of 6 possible outcomes. So this is the probability 4 by 6 or 2/3. Option B is the required answer. Next question reads, what is the least number of squares that must be added so that line AB becomes the line of symmetry? So this is the line. So what is the squares required? Firstly, I need 1 square over here. The next one corresponding to this, I need over here. The third one, I need over here. Now, when I'm drawing the third one, this is automatically getting drawn. So that's not countable. Third one I need over here. Fourth one, to this I should shade this one. So this is 4. Corresponding to this, I should draw 1. So this is 5. And corresponding to this, I should draw 1. So that's 6. So 6 minimum squares must be drawn so that AB becomes the line of symmetry. Next, question number 23. If we add 15 to 1/4 of a number, then we get the same number. Let's say the number is x. So if I'm adding 15 to 1/4 of x, we get x itself. So this is the equation form, or we can write this as 15 is equals to x minus x by 4, which is 15 into 4, 4 being the LCM. So we are transposing it to the left-hand side. And when we take 4 as the LCM, over here we have nothing. So 1 into 4, 4 times x, it becomes minus x. Or 60 is equals to 3 times x. So x should be 60 divided by 3. That's 20. So the number was 20, option C. Next, question number 24 is a question from powers and exponents, as we can see over here. So 6 raised to 6 divided by 3 raised to 3. 6 raised to 6 can be broken up and written as 2 raised to 6 multiplied to 3 raised to 6 because 2 3 times is 6. Whole divided by 3 raised to 3. So what is left? 2 raised to 6 multiplied to 3 raised to 6 minus 3. Same base, different powers under division are subtracted. So finally, we would be having 2 raised to 6 multiplied to 3 cubed. So the first one is correct. Next, the standard form 10.342 multiplied to 10 raised to 9 should be 1.0342 10 raised to 10. This is also correct because the decimal is shifting one place. So the power is increasing by one place. So yeah, this is also correct. Next, value of 2 raised to 0, that's 1. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Multiplied to 3 raised to 0, that's also 1. Plus 4 raised to 0, 1. That's 1 into 1, 1 plus 1, that's 2. But according to the question, it's 1, so this is incorrect, so that's the answer. Next, question number 25. Over here, we need to find the value of x. So to find the value of x, first let's solve the left-hand side. 4x plus half of, if we simplify this portion, the bracket, we would be getting 3 as the LCM. So when it is 3 as the LCM, over here we have nothing 1. So 1 3 times. So 3x also becomes thrice 9x plus 4. Minus 7 by 8 of, again the LCM to this would be 3, the denominators. So x would become thrice plus 1 stays. Now if we have to simplify this, that's 4x plus 9x plus 4 by 6. 3 2s are 6 and this multiplied to 1 is 1. Minus, if we have to simplify this one, 7 3 times is 21x plus 7 1s are 7 by 8 3s are 24. The LCM to the whole thing would be a 24. This is 1, so 124 times. So 424 times would be 96 times x plus this is 4 times, 6 4 times. So this whole thing becomes 4 times. 9 4s are 36x plus 4 4s are 16 minus the last one would stay 21x minus plus minus 7. On solving this, we would be getting 111x plus 9, all the x's solved together, and 16 minus 7, that's 9, whole thing by 24. According to the question, this is equals to x plus 9, 4 or LCM 4, 4 times x plus 9. 4 times x plus 9 by 4. 4 and 24 can be simplified 6 times. So the whole thing becomes 111x plus 9 is equals to 6 would transpose and multiply 24x plus 9 6 are 54 it would become. When you solve this, when we solve this 111x minus 24x would be equals to 87 times x and 54 minus 9 would be equals to 45. So basically our required answer is x. We need for x, that's 45 by 87. Both can be simplified by 3. 315 times is 45 and 329 times is 87. So 15 by 29 option D is the answer. Next question says the scores obtained by two different games A and B are in the ratio 5:6 if the sum of scores obtained by team A and B are put together. A has 5 parts, B has 6 parts. Together they have 5 plus 6, 11 parts, which is equivalent to 154. If 11 parts is 144, one part is unitary method, we divide by 11, and that gives us 14 as the answer. If one part is 14, what are the scores obtained by team A and B respectively? A has scored 5 parts, which means 5 14 times 70, and B has scored 6 parts, so 6 14 times 84. 70 and 84, that's the answer, option C. Next, question number 27. The mean weight of mean means average. So the average weight of 6 students is 40.8. So what is the total weight? That means 40.8 is the average of 6. So multiply by 6, that gives us the total age, which would be 244.8 kgs. Now, the first 5 students, their weight is given 42.5, 35.7, 38.9, 40.2, and 44.5. That means what is the total of 5 students out of 6? If we add this side, 5 plus 7 plus 9, 12 plus 9, 5 plus 7, 12, 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 2, 23, plus 5, 28. Point 2 carry over, that's 2, 2, 4, 5, 9, 9, 8, 17, 17 and a 4, 17 and a 4, that's 21, 1 carry 2, 4, 2, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12, 12 plus 8, 20. So 201.8 is the total of 5 students. So what is left for the 6th student? Total of all 6 minus total of 5 students. Total of 5 students if we subtract this 2, we would be getting 43 kgs as our answer. So that's the answer. Next question. Next question. In the given figure, in the given figure, in the given figure not drawn to scale, sorry, I went on mute, I guess. In the given figure not drawn to scale, if EFA is a right angle triangle. Okay, let's just enlarge this figure a bit before we just get the angles. Okay, so let's just do this. EFA is 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. So this is together 90 degrees. Okay. FGB, this FGB is an equilateral triangle. If that's an equilateral triangle, means it's all angles are 60, 60, 60 degrees. Now, so the first hint that we can use is the equilateral triangle. So if this is 60 degree, we can easily find out x from this triangle. So x would be 180 minus 92 plus 60. 180 minus 92 plus 60, that would give us 28 degrees as the answer. So x is 28. Now if x is 28 and this whole thing was 60, this whole thing was 60 because it's an equilateral triangle as it says over here. So the angle between x and y is 60 minus 28, which we just found out for x. So 60 minus 28 would be a 32 degrees angle. So this is 32 degrees. Now, if this is 32 degree, what's the value of y then? Because y and this is together a 90 degrees. So y is 90 minus 32 degrees. That's 58 degrees. Y is 58, x is 28. Y is 58, x is 28. So what we need to find is we need to find y minus 2 times x. Y is 58 minus 2 times of 28 we need to find, which is 56 degrees. 58 minus 56 is a 2 degree. Option A is the answer. Next, question number 29. A is to B, which can also be written in the form of fractions A by B is 2 by 3. Or if we just find it in terms of A, it would be 2B by 3. Now proceeding with this portion, so let's substitute the value of A, which we have just found out to be 2B by 3, which we have just found out to be 2B by 3. So what we need to do is over here, we just need to substitute the value of A in the required ratio that we need to find. 3 times A means 2B by 3 plus 2B by 5 times A means 5 times 2B by 3B plus 3B. 3, 3 cancel. 2B plus 2B is 4B by, over here we have nothing to cancel, so 5 2 times is 10B by 3 plus 3B. Denominator, we would be taking 3 as the LCM, which would move up because it's reciprocal. So if we have taken 3 as the LCM over here, so 10B stays plus 3B gets thrice of it because 1 3 times is 3, so 3B 3 times is 9B. So 4B plus into 3 is 12B by 19B. BB cancel, so we have 12 by 19 or 12 is to 19. Option C is the answer. Moving on to the next question, number 30. What would come in the place of the star? Your star is a single digit. This is the given number which will have x to be replaced so that it is divisible by 6. Firstly, to make it divisible by 6, it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. The divisibility check for 2 is it should be an even number. All our options is an even number. So now we just need to check for 3. The divisibility check for 3 is the total of the digit should be a multiple. If we add the rest of the digits provided, 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 5. 8 and a 2, 10. 6 and 4, 10, 20, 27. 27 plus 5 is 32. 32 plus, among the options, 6, 8, and 2 won't make a multiple of 3. Only the option 4 is the answer, which when added to 32 makes 36, which is a multiple of 3. Hence, that's the required answer. Next question, name the polyhedron that can be formed. If we see over here, this is a net of 3 rectangular faces and 2 triangular faces. Hence, when we join this, it would form a triangular prism. Option B is the answer. Next question number 32. Over here, we need to find the correct order of congruency for the given figure. If you observe AB and AD are equal, BC and CT are equal, and obviously AC is a common line. So firstly, this is congruent under side criterion. And if we just follow the order, AB is AD. So ABC should be congruent to ADC. That should be the order which is there in option B. So that's the required answer. Moving on to the next question, which of the following is correct? Sum of a negative with positive is always negative. That's not true. It depends which one is greater. It might be negative or positive, so this is not correct. The next one, product of two negative is always positive. That's true. Because product of two negative, negative balances and becomes a positive one. So option B is the correct one. Next, question number 34. 11 oranges are bought for 10 rupees. If the cost price of 11 orange is 10 rupees, cost price of one orange would be 10 by 11. Similarly, if the selling price of 10 oranges is rupees 11, selling price of one would be 11 by 10. Now we have the selling price on cost price of 1. So we can easily find out. If we just subtract selling price minus cost price, if it's positive, it's a profit scenario. If it's negative, we are doing SP minus CP. So if it comes positive, it's gain. If it comes negative, it's a loss. So 10 and 11, the LCM would be 110. 10 11 times, so 11 times is 121 minus 11 10 times, so 10 times is 100. That's a positive 21 by 110. So that's a gain situation. Gain of how much? Now to find a gain of how much, we just need to divide 21 by 110 divided by selling price. The formula to percentage is profit divided by CP multiplied to 100. Now division not possible, so we reciprocate it. So 21 by 110 is equal in multiplied to 11 by 10 into 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancelled, 11 cancelled. So we have only 21 left. So that's the answer, 21% gain, option C. Next, question number 35. What is the area of the shaded region? What's the area of the shaded region over here that we have? Firstly, we need to see that the outer boundary is a rectangle. So the total area of the figure is 35 25 times, which is 25 5s are 125, carry 12, 25 3s is 75 plus 12 is 87. So 875 centimeters square. Now, if you have to find the circle, which is unshaded area, the formula to area of circle is pi, which is 22 by 7, r square. R stands for radius, which is given to be 14. So pi into r into r. If we simplify this, 22 into 2 into 14 is remaining, which when multiplied gives you 44 into 14 or 616 centimeters square. So we have the total, we have the unshaded, so we need shaded. For that, we should subtract both of them. 875 minus 616, that would result in 259 centimeters square. So option A is the answer.